I'm the fabulous Gilly, the high priest of sports. And I was hoping this morning I'd be able to say to Coach Jacques Martin, Jacques, you were unbelievable. I wanted to lift you on my shoulders and take you around the Bell Center a couple of times. I was going to say, Jacques, that's my boy. I couldn't believe the way your team was playing. I said, that can't be Jacques Martin. He doesn't coach that way. I started to think that maybe it was coming from up top. Maybe Mr. Gauthier was telling you this is the way we got to play the game. But whoever it was, Jacques, the boys were in there checking hard. They did what they had to do. They were getting the shots at a shaky goaltender at the time, Thomas. You built a 3-1 lead. And I said, this is it. I was ready to yell to the Bruins, goodbye, Mrs. Himmel. But then I woke up, Jacques, and I realized it was just a dream. You were back to the same way of playing the game, close to the vest. You didn't realize, Jacques, that when they started to come back, the Bruins, Carey Price wasn't on his game. He looked like the same goaltender that was playing under Roley, the goalie. He was flopping on the knees, not standing up to the shooters. Jacques, we needed to keep that offense going, not to shut it down. And tell me, since you're the coach and I'm only an observer, have you ever seen a slower, less mobile defense pair than Spacek and Sopel? Or should we say Slopel? And Jacques, I know they leave it all on the ice too. They're working as hard as they can, but Jacques, there's just nothing there anymore. And Spacek, it's always a belly flop on the ice when he gets beat. He's sliding past the play. He's taking himself out of the play. You should have Weber and Mara in there. I don't want to hear about the experience. They'll get the puck out much better. And Mara will throw the body checks and he'll drop his gloves if he has to. We need some oomph on the back end for all the minutes that Hammerlick is getting. And he is a horse, but he also lacks foot speed. If it wasn't for PK, we'd have nobody back there that could lug the puck out. And Jacques, you did listen about the Arnays. He played a heck of a game, but start to up his minutes. Take him away from Scotty Gomez. I mean, it's ridiculous. 19, 20, 21 minutes a game, and he just refuses to perform. Jacques, you got to make this happen. You got to win this series. Because if you don't, I have to face the prospect of seeing Glenn Slat Sather, that weasel, sitting up there in Palm Springs at the golf course, downing a few cold ones, puffing on his cigar, and laughing how he put it over on Mr. Gauthier, who recommended to poor Captain Bob to bring Gomez to Montreal and what we had to give up to get him. Every time I think about it, it burns my arse.